Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another exciting episode for the Homies podcast. And before I start our normal intros, we all would like to ask for prayers for our good friend ABF and his family. Go ahead and pull that up, AP.
This is just less than an hour ago from our good buddy Alec Baldwin's finger. In 2019, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and she beat it with chemotherapy and has been fighting back the cancer since. That fight is coming to an end. Call or visit your family while they're still around and tell them you love them. So all I can say is God bless him, God bless Jess, God bless their family, and much like you were saying earlier, Kreese, with the prayer before we started the show, may God give both of them the strength to be able to carry on, and may God extend his arms out to ABF's mom and accept her into the kingdom.
Yeah, to Jess and ABF, we're here for you. If you need anything, just hit us up. We love you guys, and we're praying for
obviously
you.
don't bombard them, but like just send your thoughts.
Like
Just send your thoughts.
Don't overwhelm. Just say you're there if they need it.
Yes, yes, of course.
It is hard losing a loved one, you know.
It's always a difficult time.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Easy.
Losing love. It is not easy. So yeah.
Ebola, how's it going?
It's going. That's for sure.
Thanks, Ebola. Ronan.
Yes, it is pretty good. I'm excited to be on as always. So hello, everybody. Y'all know who I am. I'm Ronan the Crusader. We are here to cover the pop culture news, the news of the day, and I'm here also chaperoning my son, Atomic Patriot, because sometimes I don't trust his,
judgment.
Zoomer little ass.
And speaking of AP, the good producer. How's it going, AP?
You pointed the wrong way.
Yeah,
There we go.
doing good, man. Happy to be here as always, and can't wait to talk about many of the subjects that we have in store. And yeah,
How's it going, Kreese?
It's bittersweet after I heard the news about Jess and ABF, but once again, God is with them. God will be ever with you. And it is Thursday night. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us. Let's go ahead and get started.
Well, you guys want to talk about first? Don't matter.
I'd say we can start with the primetime trailer since so just get the trailer out of the way since we only really have that one right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's kick it right off. We'll go in dry, and let's do this.
Yeah, you're used to going in dry.
Yeah, you both forgot the lube.
Hold up.
All right, I'm
minute.
playing with audio.
All right, here we go.
Come on in.
Are you sure your parents aren't home?
I'm sure.
EP40 should be in this thing.
Who are you?
Oh, you have a seat right there.
Isn't that the dude? Isn't that Flash from Spider-Man?
Yes, that's Flash Thompson.
NBC, and we're doing a story.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, that is.
It is.
You see how this looks, right?
So it's Batman and Flash Thompson.
So
really like your
now
show.
the line penis Parker
But
takes a whole
America
new
loves
meaning
it.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Catch a predator. 9 p.m. Prime time.
Gonna be bigger than Lost.
My name is Dan Plum.
Chris Hansen. Oh, snap, it's Jimmy Olsen.
yeah, Jimmy also did it too.
That plays Jimmy Olsen.
We're going to shoot the rehearsal.
Wait, which one did he play Jimmy Olsen in?
Predator.
The new one.
Okay.
So we got Batman, we got Jimmy Olsen, and we got
Flash
Flash
Thompson.
Thompson.
Flash Thompson.
Don't you ever just want to bleed them? Maybe what I do is a little worse.
I don't know, man. The wood chipper sounds real
This
tempting.
could be our greatest segment yet. We're going to hell. We don't do that.
become
For the
us.
cement
I don't
shoes.
understand what I'm doing here. What you're doing is more than acting. You're cleansing the world.
Millstone tie.
Ancient evil.
Wait.
This part's wild here. So you got the cops like arming up,
Yeah.
and one of them even had a Desert Eagle. It's like, okay,
Is this supposed to be like an anime with Chris Hansen?
Your definition of
I think I don't know.
Who was the studio that does this again? This is A24, right?
A24.
A24 likes to do like ascended film, basically. So like this, they're like really going over the top with it. But I ain't gonna lie, the trailer kind of slapped something cool.
If Chris Hansen was actually about to get out in the field, like
Brother,
So
this
this-
looks
so
this is what happened to Batman. This is what happened to Batman.
So this is Chris Hansen going after fucking Onision back in the day.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
You remember?
shit.
You remember that, Ronan? Remember that?
I remember
Yeah.
that shit. That fucking Onision story is wild, dude. That shit was weird.
Bro, this trailer's
hey,
wild.
One of these days at Discord, I'll tell you my hand in the whole anti-Onision crowd. I gotta tell you that story. I've never told you guys that. I used to run with that crowd back in the day.
I think it's even more crazy too how this kind of falls in like in a similar window with the EDP 445 documentary
Yeah.
having come
Yeah.
out, and
Yeah.
the fact that Chris
Yeah.
Hansen himself is in that documentary too.
yeah,
Mhm.
he even
Apparently,
he even told him, he's like, you will be behind bars if I was in charge of your case. By the way,
Yeah,
I just want to at least let
that's
you know
what
that.
he told him because of guys like Alex Rosen kind of getting into the mix of things. Which, look, I'm not against. I don't know what the legality of this whole thing is. Like, yes, vigilantism is wrong. YouTube vigilantism is wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I
But
understand
Batman
the
has always
reason
been
why.
badass.
I understand the
vigilante.
reason why vigilantism tends to happen when it comes to shit like this, but because of guys like
Yeah.
Alex Rosen trying to step into the middle of it, that's why EDP managed to get
Yeah.
away with it. And
Yeah.
we know
Yeah.
for a fact he was sending those messages. All right,
Mhm.
that's the truth. That's the truth. That's reality. But
Yeah, I
So
mean,
now-
trying to tie it all together,
'Cause-
can't put it in court.
It's one of the it's basically what you're about to say is like now that he knows that he's being watched, now he's just gonna clear his history, just stay away from stuff now. Even though
Oh, he's
Yeah,
playing-
you know
he's
it's
playing
really
much
hard for
safer
him to
now.
do it.
yeah,
he's gonna
Ronan,
play it
for
much
the
safer.
vigilante thing. There's a reason.
Yeah.
Like when the Johnny Smalley thing was major, Korea had anti-vigilante laws, so people just don't go around and just straight are punching the guy. Which
Yeah.
there were some that did that. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
speaking
mean-
of which, Evil Gay Campy is in the chat.
I thought he wasn't going to show up. Are you here to make sure you knock on wood?
Well, someone's got to be the Tard Wrangler.
All right, so
Yeah.
so let's talk about Spider-Man. So Spider-Man, Ronan, you were talking about it in green screen. Basically, it's the first movie that's gotten $1 billion this fast.
It's not the first movie, but it opened up with a pretty good box office opening weekend.
It made $1 billion
with,
under a week.
$927 million was
Yeah.
what it hit opening weekend, which
First
is
3
great.
days.
But now
First 3
it's
days.
almost now it's almost doubled
To
that.
2 billion. Yeah.
At 1.8 billion. So it's definitely like
It's gonna hit 2 billion.
2 billion.
It's gonna hit
hit 2
2
billion.
You know,
pretty damn
it ain't just that. We also got here. This is being shared from Discussing Film. I also did have the tab as well that the films basically reached 1.8 billion. But now this is coming from Discussing Film. Spider-Man: Brand New Day has become the fastest film in history to pass 700 million domestically. So now it has a chance to become the highest grossing movie of all time in the US. And considering the track record that's going on here, what was it we were talking about earlier in terms of drop percentage? It was between 39 to 54% is what we were saying, like
About
around
right.
that ballpark.
Yeah,
That's-
that's about right.
That's a good number drop when it comes to a lot of these like superhero films.
Yeah.
And especially because it's Spider-Man and everybody loves Spider-Man, like regardless of what your opinions are on the film, which I haven't had a chance to fully watch it just yet. I've heard a lot of things though, like, you know, the antagonist in it and everything. And Kreese, you've already shared your opinion. Yeah, I know you like it. Campia, evil Campia doesn't like it. But yeah, we are seeing crazy history in the making when it comes to this Spider-Man movie right now. It's nuts. And we also
there's
got
Campia's comment right here that the ticket prices.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true too. No, that I mean it makes sense when going to the movies costs anywhere between like $20 to $50 just for one person. Yeah, that's pretty wild. But all the numbers.
You gotta remember this was done without IMAX the first week. Like it did not have any IMAX screens.
And now this month they're starting to release IMAX viewings for this film too. Now that the Odyssey's kind of running its course and the time limit for them to have IMAX is starting to run out. Also from Discussing Film, we got Spider-Man Brand New Day tracking to earn over $2.5 billion in its box office run. That's the official tracking for the overall lifespan of the film in theaters. So it'll likely become the third highest grossing movie of all time.
Now
watch James Cameron drop Avatar again. Just to,
here's the thing: isn't there like diminishing returns going on with those Avatar films? Like people like the second one that made money. I don't know about the third.
What I've heard,
third one's not good.
From what I've heard from Jay and Frank Gore, the third one is pretty bad, or it's like it's not terrible, but it's kind of mid.
Okay, so my thing is, Doomsday drops in December. Now we know from the budget that it's got to make over how much AP again?
So its break even point is estimated to be around at a low end 1.5 billion, at a high end 1.8 to 1.9 billion dollars, which means its break even point will likely be around 1.7 billion dollars is what I'm estimating. And that means it will need to make $1.7 billion to start earning money back.
Now, so I've been thinking about this for the last couple of days with the numbers of Spider-Man. I still think Doomsday will be $1 billion, but I think it's not going to make no money.
Well, no
I don't
doubt
think it's going to break even.
I don't think that's the job. The job is to get people back to like the MCU. That's what it's all about. They'll take the hit or whatever.
That's the attempt. They are trying to. They understand that this movie is likely not going to earn money. If it earns money, it's not earning much.
Yeah.
But it's an attempt to pretty much soft reboot and get people back into the MCU, and that's what Doomsday and Secret Wars are for.
But we already know that Kevin Feige's already said he is not rebooting the MCU after Secret Wars, which he should fucking do.
However, they have lied before, and like lying is not something that these guys is unnatural to them. They are very experienced with bullshitting or sending out secondhand rumors and all that to talk about to leave people astray.
They're not lying about killing off all the X-Men though. That part is going to happen. Like,
no,
that's not X-Men. Yeah, they're going to kill all of them all.
My main point is they say they're not going to reboot, but at the same time, everything that sounds like what Secret Wars is, it sounds like it's at least a soft reboot.
They're bullshitting. That's all that it's really going to be. Like, are there certain heroes that are going to die in Doomsday and they stay dead, like what happened in Infinity War? Yes, hands down, that's going to be the case.
I'll put it this way: if you're a minority or a woman, you're safe.
The thing.
I'm not sure about that, Kreese.
Except for Mystique.
The thing is, so when Secret Wars happened in the comic books, it was a soft reboot to the comic books.
Which Secret Wars?
After Secret Wars was. So it was a soft reboot.
Wars, so I was just saying.
The original. It was the original. Yeah. So we all know that supposedly, Spider-Man's going to be in this. He's supposed to get the symbiote, which I'm still surprised there's no fucking cut scene or end credit scene in Spider-Man showing him getting it, which
I think he's going to get it.
Well, he does because in Secret Wars is basically where he does get the suit. Is Secret Wars.
Yeah. I'll say it like this: if I'm And shout out to WD Pro. I watch their show every once in a while. I think it's really smart for them to just go ahead and hit up Tom Holland, put him in the end credit scene of Secret War. I mean, in Doomsday, and just say
Probably
like,
will
"Yo,
be.
yeah, like hey, Spider-Man, we need you," or whatever. Like, hey, you remember that small potato thing that we talk about? You need to be part of the big potato now. Like,
What Kreese? What I'm thinking is, I think so we know at the end of Spider-Man, the app is showing that Spider-Man is going into space, which we know it is Tom Holland's Spider-Man
Yeah.
going into space.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do like they did in the anime series, like he's the first person to show up on Battle World before
think
everybody
so.
else, and he's the one that picks the heroes to be there.
If they're
That would
smart,
be a
they should
good
do-
That's what they
if they're
should
smart.
do
Maybe.
because Spider-Man Secret Wars on the anime series was actually really fucking good. It was actually really good.
Yeah, that was a good
Well,
Secret War cartoon thing. Like,
I do know that people are speculating that this could be Miles Morales or Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I'm like, no, this is Tom Holland Spider-Man because
Well, we
they're
already
setting
know-
up for Secret Wars.
We already know that that Tobey Maguire's universe gets destroyed. He dies.
first.
Yeah, we know him and the
Yeah,
X-Men
yeah, no, I know.
die.
He dies because if you follow the leaks,
Nobody except Uncle Ben stays dead forever.
Yeah.
and what's his
Logan
name?
and
Jason Todd.
Logan and
Jason Todd
and Tobey Maguire's supposed to be in the battle world thing. Like,
Yeah.
supposedly they survived their universe or whatever. Like,
They're
I
likely
still,
going to be coming back.
I still believe Professor X puts like some type of like thing to where like they protect their bodies from getting wiped out or something like that. That like they can make some shit up or whatever.
It's either that or it's Loki, because we all know in the
Yeah.
Loki series he's supposed to be the guardian of space and time in his series. So he's the one that's supposed to be controlling the time the time stream. So it could be Loki or it could be Thor, because we do know that Loki is supposed to show up and Thor's MIA. So I mean that's from the leaks. So
Well,
we didn't know.
I will say it could be Loki, but I don't think it is going to be Loki because one of the leaks talked about how the TVA will be utterly annihilated one day, and Thor will find him, and he'll find Loki being no
His
longer
heart ripped
among the
out.
living. Yeah.
Yeah. And surprisingly, like, I got a vibe that, if the other leak is true, if Robert Downey Jr. is coming back as Iron Man or whatever,
This is for the Armor Wars thing, right? Which like they're basically getting rid of Rhodey's storyline for Armor Wars because that was supposed to be Rhodey's show. It was supposed to be for Don Cheadle.
Armor Wars
And
was
then
the
now
big
they're just
show.
revamping it instead for Iron Man.
We got Secret Wars instead,
Okay.
and Rhodey the entire time was a Skrull the whole fucking time. Remember that, everybody.
They had to they had to rescind that or walk that back and say never mind, that didn't
Oh
happen.
yeah, and get it right. It's the magical stuff called plot armor. Campy
Not
right.
even-
Secret
not even brave
Invasion,
enough to
Venom.
stick with your
Secret
choices.
Invasion.
Yeah, Secret Invasions was garbage.
This show was so bad.
Yeah, actually,
So-
speaking of, where the hell is Gaia? Like, she's flying around with all these crazy powers matching every other fucking Avenger.
Well, yeah,
Where's
she is
Ronan?
she
Ronan,
is the
don't-
Hey,
Super
it's
Skrull.
not Ronan. It's not relevant to her.
Christ.
It's like, so let me get this straight. Captain Marvel's not there. Doctor
No.
Strange is not there.
She got chucked
Oh.
into a black hole. So,
Strange,
well,
is,
actually, no.
Strange is supposed to be
is
there.
in the movie.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying, it's like, we could kind of
Yeah.
we can end the movie real quick if we just get these guys right here, but we don't have a movie after that. It's like, so I don't know.
Right.
My thing is, how much are they gonna? I wonder. My problem is like how much of Secret Wars are they gonna fuck up? How much are they gonna fuck up?
You wanna know what's the funny
yes.
part? Campy, I am watching Captain Planet right now.
Oh,
Venom,
God.
how much are they going to fuck up?
I
All
was
of it.
wondering what was on
Hey,
TV.
hey,
tonight.
Kreese,
It's Captain
Kreese,
Planet. All
Kreese,
right. Nice.
Hey, Kreese, have you got to the AIDS episode yet?
No,
Jesus.
not yet.
Oh, right, the eighth episode.
That's
Oh,
some deep homie lore right there. That's some
Yeah.
deep homie lore
It's
right
also
there.
Chris's favorite episode.
Well,
But
I mean,
nah,
since we're on
yeah.
cartoons, oh, go ahead. Yeah.
No,
Nah,
go ahead.
I feel this movie. I believe you're right. It's not gonna make its money back. They're doing the key jangling, and it's the Deadpool Wolverine effect. I talked about this after Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool Wolverine got $1 billion. Why? Because it was a cameo fest, and ever since that movie, everything's been a cameo fest.
You know, no.
Okay,
Here's the difference, though. I will say this. Here's the big difference, because unlike Deadpool and Wolverine, the cameos you're going to be seeing in Avengers Doomsday have to like maybe 3/4 of the cast in it. Nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not like, especially in comparison to Deadpool versus Wolverine. I understand people have their gripes about that movie. I
That
understand
was-
people
that-
got
that
their
was a
gripes about
decade
John
thing.
Levy, but I absolutely still love that movie for the way that the
I
dynamic
love it
between
too.
Deadpool and
I
Logan
love
was.
it,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
just not
I
the
love
best
it.
Deadpool movie. Because number
Yeah.
one exists.
Hey, I fucking
you're not wrong.
I
You're not
fucking
wrong.
I did I not Kreese? Did I not say fucking was it Mo and them argued me down? It wasn't going to be $1 billion movie, and I said I guarantee it would be $1 billion film, and I was fucking right.
And I'm going to
fucking
tell
right.
you why too, is that it helped because they had Wesley Snipes as Blade. They had
did.
Jennifer Garner
Jennifer
as
Garner.
fucking Elektra. They had they
Channing
even brought
Tatum
Daphne
as
Keene
Gambit.
back. They had
Yep.
Channing Tatum as Gambit. They managed to recover that whole character in that whole movie that they
Yeah.
wanted to make, never made it, brought him into this.
Let-
They even
okay, but
fucking
let's
talked
be
about
honest.
the fact
Let's be
that, like,
honest.
my
The-
world never even came into existence, and somehow
The
I ended up here.
All-Star.
It's like that's wild.
The all-star duo was Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine,
Yeah.
paired
Yeah.
alongside Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool.
Yes. No, of course.
Everyone wanted to see that since
Listen,
Deadpool 1.
And that
Yes,
that
sure.
that fucking redeemed X-Men Origins Wolverine having
I'm
them
just
together in a
100%.
movie.
I'm gonna say this is like the way they did the marketing is like when they were so nonchalant when they said like, "Hey, look, yo, Hugh, you want to come back as Wolverine? Sure, all
Sure.
right, I'll be there." Like it's like
They
They
leaned into the Ryan Reynolds kind of marketing strategy when it came to Deadpool.
Mhm.
They heavily leaned into how he kind of he advertises his movies, and like one of the things was that whole like rap thing was like Deadpool, Wolverine, and they like had the colors and all that, and it was just like having
Yeah.
fun and all
They
that.
had-
They were having
they
fun with they
had-
were hold on. Yeah, they were
Okay,
just
okay,
pretty
okay.
much just letting Hugh and Ryan just be friends. That's what they
Have
were doing.
fun.
Just letting them
Have
have
fun.
banter with each other.
They had the Deadpool ass cheek controllers for like Xbox as part of the marketing. They had the Deadpool
true.
and Logan freaking popcorn cups that basically are like, if you bought them, people are going to start staring at you all weird like, because they're wondering what you're using that after the movie.
Yeah,
after
the
movie's done.
popcorn bucket with the
Oh.
avocado in it. No,
The fucking you was talking about the Deadpool fucking controller with the butt cheeks. How the Wolverine one with the Wolverine one they did from Deadpool Wolverine looks better than what we're getting from fucking Sony.
Yep. Yeah.
yeah.
But point is that like, you know, the major difference between Deadpool and Wolverine and Avengers Doomsday is that like the cast that you're seeing in Doomsday, most of the people really don't care about that. Is it going to make $1 billion? Likely,
Yeah.
because our lizard brains are going to be attracted to the whole action figures smacking each other kind of whole situation that's going to happen in the film. That's the reality. We're going to like
But-
seeing the big spectacle, but
Also,
Like-
it's because like this is like this is the final time you're gonna see Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart too. That like
Yeah.
finally you
Right.
died over 5 times, but still we get the point. Like, you know, you're actually
fifth time's
done,
the
done.
charm.
that's what I mean. It's like the cameo appearances, the grand spectacle, all the mindless shit that's going to happen in it. It's going to make its money, but is it going to make the money it needs to start profiting? I don't
No.
think so.
That's what Secret Wars is probably gonna be the profit and everything because they're banking on Tom
Likely.
Holland to put him over or whatever.
Likely.
Okay, so I do
Whoa.
want to ask one thing. Do we know if they're going to be dropping anything in between Doomsday and Secret Wars?
Yes,
We
they're
know-
gonna be they're gonna redo Endgame. Like they're adding
Oh.
8 more minutes to the
I
film.
thought they were,
Well,
I thought they were doing that this
No.
year.
Yeah,
they're
doing that this
doing
year.
that before.
But
Yeah.
Kreese, he was asking like if there's any
Oh.
movies or projects between and.
Oh no.
between
Like it's just gonna be Secret Wars or whatever.
Oh yeah,
you
no,
know.
there's nothing. However,
there's no build up. There's
No,
no
watch.
build up.
No,
hold
watch.
on, hold on.
Watch. They'll drop a Disney Plus show. They'll come up
No,
with something
the
with
only
Disney Plus.
the only Disney Plus show that we know about releasing is Vision Quest, and that's releasing like I think later this year.
What is Vision Quest about?
And nobody cares.
Well,
Well,
I know
it's-
Ultron's going to be in it. Ultron's going to be
Oh,
in it. Which is
okay.
gonna be
You're
interesting.
getting
Well-
James Spader as Ultron again?
James Spader is cast in that show, and so it could be interesting.
Okay.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't mess him up. 'cause he was
Seeing
great
as like
casting.
Disney is pretty much like revamping because like Bob Iger's not there. Like there's new people there now. Like they're
But
doing a
is
lot of.
he really gone? Is
Yeah,
he
he actually
really
is.
gone?
I don't believe it.
Okay,
Bob
hold
Iger
on,
just
no.
bought the Lakers, bro.
Okay, I
Wait,
Iger,
Bob
he
Iger
bought
just
the
bought the
Lakers?
Lakers.
yes.
Okay, he's moved over to
Iger is
basketball
gone.
then, yeah, he's
I will
gone.
say Iger is gone from Disney, from Marvel, and all that because he doesn't want any of that shit because all it was just smearing him and all that, and
He just
and
bought
he's
the
not
Lakers.
interested.
He
Well,
just
this,
bought
yeah,
the
yeah.
Lakers.
that's the same billionaire that said he had aspirations for running for presidency before. So you're
Yeah.
probably right. I think he wants to completely disconnect himself for this.
Dude, running a
Well-
sports team is way harder than running Disney. Like, I'm just going to tell you right now. Like,
Well,
especially the Lakers. Like,
good luck
that's
to
a
him, I guess.
legendary legendary.
Hey, he waited
organization.
till LeBron left.
Yeah.
You know what? I might watch the Lakers more then. That's probably a good choice.
They don't got nobody on their squad, though.
He waited for
They
the
don't-
Dolphins.
let's
flopper.
find fresh talent. You don't need fucking LeBron anymore, who only knows how to read
Hold on,
one
hold on.
page of every book he owns.
Hey. No, Ronan. He doesn't even know how to. He can only read the front of the cover.
No, get it right. He falls harder than a fucking soccer player at the World Cup.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, that's actually accurate.
Yeah, they're not going to win a championship.
Anyways, what do we got next
Well,
on
okay,
the?
okay. If the championship for throwing temper tantrums is in play,
Oh, I
LeBron
win
wins.
that.
Hey, I'd
I'm
rather
the rager
I'd
here. I can win that.
rather get a temper tantrum in the championship than just be like just selling just tickets and we ain't winning.
Thank
We
you,
be a
NPC
subpar
person.
like 500
Well,
teams.
overall, I
Yeah.
think we can all agree Spider-Man is making more money than Doomsday.
Yeah.
That I agree on.
Okay,
yes.
just for argument's sake, is it going to make $1 billion or just barely make $1 billion?
Doomsday?
What, Doomsday?
Yeah.
I think
It's-
it'll probably reach around 1.5 billion. I think it's going to struggle to
It'll
reach its
go past
break-even
$1
point.
billion, yeah.
because they put
Yeah.
it in a weird position. They put it around December 18.
Yeah,
Like,
I think $1 billion is
and remember, no
However,
IMAX too. They have no
guys,
IMAX.
But also you have to look at it
Okay.
this way. They just did like reshoots not too long
Yeah.
ago too.
So-
So the budget's gone up
That
even
is
higher.
true. That is true. True, but also at the same time, when we also mentioned Secret Wars hasn't even started filming yet, and it's supposed to release next year?
But they haven't even
Uh,
started?
They haven't even started filming yet, so that movie is not coming out at the date they have planned, unless they freaking rush everything. It's not coming out when they schedule it to be.
No rush
They're
it.
still working on Doomsday right now, aren't they?
Fuck you, Campia.
I don't think they are working on it. Not as much as they were.
So,
But-
so right, and so
Well,
what? They're in the post production phase right now.
AP, you're kind of wrong because they were filming both movies at the same time. So they were doing both movies at the same time.
You know what? I do remember them saying that they were.
I heard that, but recently the reports have been they haven't even started filming Secret Wars yet.
Really?
I think maybe the working on it at the same time was they were working on the scripts at the
They're
same
probably
time.
working on the script.
Oh,
However,
okay. So
Could be.
likely a 2028 release then, which means 2 years of no Marvel films.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're trying to
but
save
we'll see.
money
We'll
anyway.
see.
So,
They're-
I mean, really, and the only thing that's dropped here, Marvel, other than Spider-Man, which is Sony, is X-Men '97.
that
really
last
the only
episode
thing.
was boo boo. Boo
I haven't
boo.
seen it yet.
Boo boo.
So-
I have
Chris-
not seen X-Men 97 at all yet.
So is it true? Gambit's the new Apocalypse.
Do you guys want to know? You got do you,
I've seen the clip. I've
I-
seen.
well, I don't know.
I-
These guys want to know.
So hold on. I've seen a clip, but I haven't. I don't know what the hell the situation is on it. So,
Do you want to be spoiled? Yeah.
I mean, I don't care about spoilers, but it's not up to me. It's up to like this guy and that guy.
You know what? I think I've seen the clip while I was skimming through X before. I think I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen the whole thing though, but go ahead.
So yes, Gambit does become Apocalypse, but the ending of this is gonna really make you mad. I'm just gonna say this: the last episode, the last episode of season 2, episode 9, it was really anticlimactic, and you gonna be mad. I'm just gonna tell you straight up.
And you fucking know I love 97. 97 was dope.
At least tell me this, because I had also heard this as well. Please tell me that Nightcrawler please tell me Nightcrawler is handled very well.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Here comes Evil Kreese.
I'm just gonna say is damn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I think it was anticlimactic or whatever. Like, I think they could have done better at the ending or whatever.
You know what? Fuck it. We got to do a watch party. We got to watch season 2. We got to now.
I gotta catch up then and watch season 1. I gotta look for some time.
I gotta watch season 1 too as well.
Yeah,
So
you guys didn't watch season 1 either. Ooh, boy.
No.
I didn't watch season 1.
I grew up watching the original
fucking
show.
did.
That was it. As soon as I was hearing fucking Bo DeMeo talking about, I did make
Let's
this
be
for
honest.
fans, and then we're exploring the gayness of certain characters.
I
Like,
wasn't
I'm
interested
out. I'm
in
not
it
listening to
because
this.
it was helmed by.
I'll say this.
I won't say that.
Bo DeMeo left all his stuff at the door. Like, he was he made it.
All right, fair enough.
I agree.
I will say, shout out to Bo DeMeo. Like, he is absolutely a big fan of X-Men, and he wanted to do the best.
He left
could
it at
with
the door. I'll give him that.
I had to say, me and Kreese do agree about this. X-Men 97 was a fucking great fucking show. And in my opinion, it was a 10 out of 10 because it was a good continuation of the original cartoon up to a point, other than what they did to Rogue's ass. Please give us her ass back, please.
Just for Rogue's ass.
All I'm just gonna say this: if you're a fan of the old X-Men arcade games, the combinations.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bo DeMeo. Like, he knows what he's doing.
Wolverine
like,
and Gambit. Wolverine and Gambit
Yeah,
and Gambit and Wolverine and fucking Nightcrawler.
The way that they do
okay.
the way they do the X-Men combinations, like, it was just straight out of the video games. Straight out of the video games.
I'll just tell you, there's a scene from Wolverine's perspective of him and fucking Nightcrawler going through a certain dimension.
Okay, all right.
And it's through Wolverine's eyes. And it was
do a watch party on it.
And you know what? It gave us the thing. Magneto was right.
Yeah.
Magneto was right.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, speaking of cartoons, what do you guys think about the Jetsons?
Oh
Yes.
Hey,
wait,
unlike Hoodie,
unlike Hoodie,
we know what
We all
the
know what it
Jetsons
is.
are.
You heard about that, Kreese? Hoodie does not know what Jetsons is.
this was last night on
Yes, it was a revelation
Blatant Gay
last
with the GCA. Shout out to our buddies over at the GCA, of course. Shout
Because
out
of
to
my
ABS. Shout out
meme.
to Mo Zamboni.
Because
Shout out to
we found
Hoodie.
out a lot of old Cartoon Network, cartoon
yes,
shows he's never heard of.
Fortunately, Hoodie D didn't seem to have Boomerang available at his house.
I don't really blame. I'm gonna be a little lenient on him. I don't.
I'm
blame
not.
I won't, Kreese, because I'm younger than him and I've seen all of.
But Kreese, he said he knew what the Jetsons were, but then he said I've never seen it. But then he's like, I don't know what
He
it
was
is.
saying, oh, the Jetsons, isn't that like that show that looks like the Flintstones or something? It's like that ain't.
Yeah.
Yes, Hanna-Barbera art style, but that completely dilutes it.
Guys,
Fuck,
I'm
bro.
petitioning the next secret memer needs to be another Hoodie meme.
All right. We need to all make memes of Hoodie not knowing what a TV show, a different TV show is.
Day 2 of Hoodie D on full blast.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kreese?
What's up, Kreese?
I mean, I don't blame none of the new generation for knowing it. Yeah, he might be. You might be.
Isaac knew what the Jetsons were.
Isaac
Isaac
knew
knew.
Yeah,
Phantom,
Isaac's
it's Phantom.
uncultured as
Let him
shit.
speak. Let him speak.
But yeah, let
Let him
speak.
say his piece.
What I'm trying to say is it comes down to like who your parents are too at the same time and everything. Like if your parents didn't like watch cartoons as much or whatever, or like just not into it like that or whatever.
I mean, I think I understand where you're coming from, but even so, like, okay, the thing is that like my parents when I was growing up, obviously they weren't big on cartoons and whatnot or ever. That like,
yeah.
My parents are immigrants, right? They all came from Colombia essentially, so they grew up watching whatever it is Colombia shows their children over there. I have no idea what it is. What?
Yeah, what Nerd Divergent said you called your name.
Oh no, he called me Robin. Yeah, he typed "thanks, Robin" by accident. Yes. When I'm done here, I'm going to be going back working with Bruce Wayne. But anyways, just because my parents didn't grow up watching like the Jetsons or the Flintstones or Johnny Quest or things like that, right?
Yeah.
Because we had like cable and satellite TV at times.
Yeah.
You know, we managed to get Boomerang, and Boomerang showed all these different shows. It showed you know, it showed Johnny Quest, it showed the Flintstones, it showed the Jetsons, it showed what God, I know I'm trying to remember what some of these other shows are called. What's the one with the
Dexter's Laboratory?
No. Dexter's Laboratory was still Cartoon Network at the time, but there's a show.
They would show Thundar the Barbarian. They would show the Herculoids. They would show fucking Space Ghost.
What's that one show? What's that one show that's a ripoff of Scooby Doo, but they had the shark with it?
Jabberjaw.
Jabberjaw. Yes, they show Jabberjaw as well. Like that's why I know about all these different characters, because they would do like the little advertising bumpers or commercials. Some of them even have the funny little music videos, like even the one with Josie and the Pussycats, all of that.
Yeah. So I mean, I give some people grace because, like, you know, some people don't have cable. Some people like don't have like streaming services. So that's why I just said, like, you know,
I guess.
You know, I'm not gonna be too hard on
we can't give Hoodie grace. He's the Call of Duty player.
Okay.
That's a good point.
I don't know anything. I don't know.
He also likes Godzilla.
I don't know nothing about Call of Duty.
That's the one thing I wish they had done. I wish because that's Hanna-Barbera. I wish they shown the Godzilla show on Boomerang. They never did.
Yeah,
never.
They did. They did.
It must have been before my time.
Yeah,
then, anything, because I never caught it.
Around like Godzilla's like birthday and stuff. They would have a block of it every year. They used to, not anymore.
I'm gonna see. Oh, okay, not anymore.
They used to show Super Friends too.
Yep.
On there. Yeah, I got Super Friends.
Yeah, before there's a lot of television. I had Boomerang.
You got to get your hearing cleared out, Campy. I said Josie, not Josie. Anyways, yes, they are remaking. Sorry, not remaking, but they're doing a live action adaptation of the Jetsons. Who's got that right now?
I got it pulled up.
Okay, they're making a live action adaptation of the Jetsons, and starring in the role or being a part of it is none other than Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
So my thing is, I'm surprised. Well, I mean, like when they did the live action Flintstones movie back in the 90s, they were hinting on doing the Jetsons back then, but then they did the Jetsons Flintstones crossover cartoon back in like the early 90s. This would be interesting. I mean, I'm down to see Jim Carrey play George Jetson. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think he could pull it off. He could pull it off.
I do love the live action Flintstones movie. I got it on. I just recently got it on Blu-ray, like the steel case or whatever.
First one, yes. Second one, no. Second one, no.
We don't acknowledge
the second one. Like I didn't even know about that. Yeah. Is it Las Vegas or something? Viva Las Vegas or something like that? Yeah. But no,
Viva
like
Las Vegas.
Yeah. John Goodman as Fred Flintstone, but honestly, the only reason why I like that movie is really because of Halle Berry.
I mean, fair.
Everybody
can't
loves
fault
it
you
because
for
of
that.
Halle Berry Kreese. Everybody.
Dog, the fact that she says, "How do you like your
Basic answer.
coffee?" Black.
That's a basic answer because everyone knows that.
I'll take a little cream in that.
Take a-
But
That
you know
man,
what?
I said I
Respectfully,
I did not blame Fred Flintstone for like, hey Wilma, you understand why, right? Like
Bro. God, that movie is honestly the casting for the live action Flintstones was amazing.
it has
was
so much
yeah.
adult
amazing.
jokes in it, bro. Like now you just go rewatch it as a grown adult. It is freaking hilarious, man. Like
But yeah, going back to this, Jim Carrey officially being set to star as in the Jetsons movie. We don't have a confirmed casting that what he is, but it is kind of obvious that he might be playing of course, Jetson, George Jetson, and
I have an idea for his boss. I think it should be Danny DeVito because his boss is short. It should be Danny DeVito as the
Yeah.
as his
you know
boss.
what? I would
Yeah.
love that honestly.
That would be pretty cool. That
That'd
would
be perfect.
Mhm.
Terry Crews is playing the daughter.
If not him, you could
Sure,
also
sure.
go with Peter Dinklage, which would be hilarious
No,
because like, oh, I don't like
not
playing
Peter
short
Dinklage.
they're not gonna
They're
do
not
that
Peter
one.
playing
No.
short roles again,
Nah,
motherfucker.
nah.
No, people
nah.
hate Peter Dinklage. Why would they cast some? Why would they cast him?
Because he's short.
I mean,
It's
I
Mr.
mean,
Face
they-
Corpus.
they fucking cast him as the fucking Toxic Avenger in that fucking movie bombed.
I
Peter Dinklage is playing like this
I don't
basket maker,
even
this
acknowledge the
basket maker
existence of that film.
You guys know that Wicker Man movie?
What was that?
You heard me. But it's that movie with Alexander Skarsgård in it, and he's
Yeah.
playing this woven basket.
Yeah.
And freaking Peter Dinklage is playing the basket maker, and it's such a wild movie.
It's weird. I seen like the pictures of it. I'm like,
Yeah. I did not watch a trailer, but as soon as I saw one scene in it, I was like, "Oh God, this is real."
you know what? We'll do that next week. We'll do that trailer next week.
I mean, if you
okay.
want, it's been like 3 weeks
Interesting.
since the trailer came out, but
I never knew.
But yeah,
I mean, I saw
no,
the pictures.
the casting is not bad, honestly. I don't have an issue with Carrie playing in this movie.
Yeah.
Because he has charisma. Like on screen, he has
Yeah.
absolute charisma.
Oh no,
So-
no,
never
he's
lost
it.
he's good. Yeah, he's
never
always
lost
good when
it.
it comes to his performances.
I think you could do the George Jetson slapstick because in the cartoons he would fall down and he would do like crazy shit all the time. I can see Jim Carrey playing him.
Fall
Yeah,
down, trip
um,
over the treadmill, get caught with like the dog
Yeah.
kind of running on the treadmill too and everything. Yeah, no, yeah, the
Yeah.
the slapstick stuff from the Jetsons works perfectly for Jim Carrey. I'm just wondering, like, why the Jetsons of all things? You know what I mean? Like, I get we're trying to like take a bunch of older like IPs and either revamping them or turning them to live action. I'm curious about the Jetsons, like who kind
I
of
think they just-
decided that. You know what I mean?
I think they just always wanted to do one because they already did a Flintstones one. And I think they
Mhm.
always wanted to do Jetsons. I think
They
they just
wanted to
didn't
do
have the
Jetsons.
technology. I think
All
they
right,
just didn't
yeah.
have the technology to do it at the time or whatever. So,
it would have been a technological marvel and to be done around the same time as
Well,
Flintstones.
Nerd Divergent's
You-
also suggesting shout out to Nerd Divergent, of course, in the chat. He's also suggesting low IP costs. So I'm suppose if he's saying that probably means that it doesn't really cost much in terms of budget or investment when it comes to this.
Well,
this
also
IP.
also you have to think about Scooby Doo, right? Because their dog Astro, he's gonna be full CGI because he talks
Hey,
and
Jess.
shit like Scooby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jess.
Jess.
Prayers to you and ABF and your family.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But also this movie probably won't be done right now because they still gotta wait until the merger is complete too. So like, because this will be a Warner Brothers movie because it's Jetsons and stuff like that. So, or would it be Universal?
No, it's Warner Brothers because Hanna-Barbera
Yeah,
belongs
okay.
to Warner Brothers.
Yeah. So,
Dude, you know what I'd like to see a live action, but I know they will never do it. Animaniacs. Don't
yeah.
no.
Unless, okay.
Unless they
Nah.
decided to go, no, unless they decided to go the Looney Tunes back in action and Acme versus Coyote route. Where
The
you know,
rotoscoping.
yes, if you had,
They
if
have
you
to
had
enter the
both-
human world because
Yes,
like
if
if
you
you
had
try to
both
make it a
characters-
live action one, it's gonna be.
Yep.
Okay, if they were to do that with like rotoscoping and all that technology, I would be okay with that movie coming out. But if they try to do like CGI live action and all that,
Yeah, it needs to be
That movie-
Animaniacs
yeah.
needs to be like Space Jam, Acme Strikes Back,
Um,
things like that. It needs to be like that.
It needs to
Who
be.
Framed Roger
It needs to be Who Framed Roger Rabbit in the style.
it
of Who
needs.
Framed Roger
I
Rabbit.
will say, Chip and Dale, the Chip and Dale movie that came out. I think it could be like that too because that had a combination of CGI and hand drawn animation or drawn animation.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a few older movies that would be interesting to make, but again, do we need them?
We don't really need them.
Really.
I'll put it
if
this
you want to
way.
introduce someone to the Jetsons, just show them the show, which is it's already, entertaining enough as it is.
Re-release the fucking Jetsons meets the fucking Flintstones. Just re-release in theaters.
To
That's all you gotta
to your point, if you want to like do these live actions or whatever, me personally, I say you just do TV shows or whatever, not spend it all on a movie. You know what I mean?
I'm hoping that they're trying to bring these old IPs back just to show it to a new generation. But in that instance, I would agree with you. You're better off turning them into TV shows.
It's easier.
Maybe not live action because this is a cartoon. I'd say bring it back as a cartoon. Just
cartoons are more expensive, man.
Okay, but we all agree
Right.
the one show that's never coming back is of course John Whoa Mama
Johnny Bravo.
Oh,
Johnny Bravo, yeah.
Johnny Bravo.
I was saying
Bravo,
Johnny Quest in my head. I was like, that's not
Actually,
the right one.
I know. I think I heard they're trying to
John
make
Cena's
a live
supposed to
action
be-
Johnny Bravo.
They
Yes,
said
John
they want-
Cena. John Cena's the one.
Yeah, they saying that they want John Cena to play Johnny
No.
Bravo.
Okay,
Yeah,
hell no. You know
It's
why?
a terrible
Because
casting choice.
no.
I'd sooner see the black dude that pretends to be Johnny Bravo that went viral doing all those videos. I'd rather see him be Johnny Bravo than John Cena. Seriously, you guys see those videos before? Like,
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, I know, Kreese. Yeah, like the black dude is Johnny Bravo
Yeah.
with like
Hey,
the hair and
woman.
everything. He's going to the
Yeah.
airport. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know,
But
man.
do you guys want to talk about the YouTube monetization stuff?
Yeah, might as well.
now?
Yeah, so I've
Right.
been looking into it. So the only thing
Yeah,
it's
let me pull it up.
affecting is when you're trying to go for 1,000 subscribers, they're changing the watch hours to 8,000.
The second tier.
So the second tier. So like for us, we're grandfathered in, so it's not going to affect us at all.
Well, again, Phantom, the homies reached the first tier of memberships and all that, and this is still the
Monetization
second
with
tier.
his membership.
But
yeah.
again, I do think you're right that grandfather, and I don't think they're going to change it for the people who are already monetized. But for channels like mine and Ronin's and Ebola's, yeah, we're cooked.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Also, what is up? Plot Strikes Back. What's
Guys,
up, Nick? It's good to see you, man.
What's up, Nick?
What's up, man? Nick.
But so I like so I
Running
was
channel.
looking I was looking into it, and I went and I checked our stuff today, and we're almost at 4,000 watch hours for the second tier, but we still haven't hit the 1,000 yet. But if it goes to 8,000, it ain't no problem. We're fine. We're still fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you are if you're still on the first tier, like, if you're not, of course you want to try to be the top or whatever, but all this is this not spread the wealth from what Clownfish TV was talking about. Shout out to Clownfish TV or whatever. Like, they don't want to share no more money more than they have to or whatever. Like, that's why they're upper it even more or whatever. So,
But it's also to like get rid of the AI channels that have like one video and they have millions of views off of one
Tobias
video
Hayden.
and subscribers and stuff. So that's to get rid of those
Oh, yeah.
channels. So
Both can
we're
be
about
true.
to have a purge. We're about
Yeah.
to have another purge of channels being gotten
Is
rid
it,
of
is it the ones
because
that
of
are
shit.
is it the
that's
channels
likely
that
the
are
case.
AI or the ones that claim they use AI but pretend it's not AI?
Yeah.
Right.
Those are two different specifics.
So we got Tobias Hayden in chat as well for everyone who's wondering.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like, you know, if you are doing quality work, it's difficult because like there's people that do quality work and they don't get the views or whatever, you know. So my thing is this: don't let it discourage you. Just keep on doing what you're doing and just keep on going or whatever. Like, you know,
just make what you want, and if
The other thing too is, and I was watching this last night on the Ninjas at Night stream. I know Sophie had actually brought this up. She said that there are other alternatives that you can use for monetization. You can either use Ko-Fi, you could also have a Buy Me a
Rumble.
Coffee, a Patreon. Rumble's
Yep.
also kind of handy at the same time. Like Rumble's
Kick.
UI is a little
PayPal.
like weird.
Rumble,
I wouldn't really
Yeah.
trust. I wouldn't really trust PayPal all that much, especially after the situation between Eric July and PayPal.
and
when they
also
were trying to
Sargo
hold
and the
Right.
pod.
they were trying to
That's
hold
right.
like almost $1 million. But the point
Yep.
is that there are other means to basically build
Yeah.
your monetization aside from YouTube. Now, the thing that when it comes to YouTube, why most people still stick with it, why it's the most lucrative, is because not just for the memberships, because
It's
people every
easier.
now and then will be giving memberships. It is easier, especially when you get to 1,000. Those watch page ads, like whenever you have ads playing on your videos, sure, you're making a couple cents out of every
Yeah.
dollar that YouTube is making because of it. But that's a steady, consistent stream of income there, at least. When it comes to everything else, you are more or less relying on the good graces of your supporters. Now,
Yeah.
sometime you'll be getting money from those people. Other times, you know, people just want to follow you and they want to support you best they can, but they just don't have the money to do it. I know for me personally, I had to,
I'm really sad that your father's not here right now.
for me personally, I had to cut out a couple of memberships from a lot of channels that I was following because I was falling on some hard times myself. Hopefully, once all that stuff's cleared out, I can show them my support again. But that's the point that I'm trying to make is that, you know, a lot of those alternatives, handy as they are, and if you're continuing to grind out and do work, then maybe you shouldn't be super worried. But
Yeah.
you know, if you're doing the best that you can and just not getting enough eyes on your social media accounts or on your YouTube page or anything, it does get hard.
Yeah.
But
I
just
will say this,
remember,
I know. Hold on, fam. I just want to say. I will
Yeah.
say this has already been touched on a little bit, but the one important thing is if you're gonna have a YouTube channel, don't rely on just that as your source for income. Always have at least 2 or 3 different forms of income, so that if one vanishes, you have two to you know, keep you afloat for a little while, even if they are not lucrative or you know, or financially viable in the long term. They are still better than nothing.
Yep.
And it's always just good basic financial you know, stability to always have something to fall back on in case of something, you know, doesn't work.
and always remember, live streams are fine, but you gotta make content for your fucking channel. You gotta have a video.
Yes.
You gotta put a video out every single fucking week on your channel.
Making
You gotta
videos
do
does help, yes.
live videos. Gaming streams help, and the thing is, like for myself, I've been on this platform for nearly 20 years. Nearly 20 years. And the one thing I've learned is throw whatever you can at the wall, right? Talk about like all kinds of stuff, and whatever hits, it will hit. Eventually, it will hit, but you just can't rely on one single thing all the time, because a lot of times that might help you out, but then it will,
Screw you, Caprio.
it doesn't, like, it'll take you so far, it doesn't get you through that glass ceiling. But make videos, do gaming streams, do your best.
Make content.
I mean, make
Like,
content.
We meme the shit out of Hoodie. We meme the shit out of Hoodie, but his channel is actually starting to do pretty damn good right now. And another person who doesn't make content right now, but Yo Pops, he started streaming stuff a while back, and he went from a few subscribers to a couple thousand of subscribers in like 2 streams.
Well, he went out to the field, to be honest with you.
Oh,
He
that
did.
was-
He was out there during the LA riots.
but
That was because he was on
mean-
site.
But it's better than
But,
nothing.
no, but
It's
no,
awesome.
exactly. It still qualifies.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
look at
Qualifies.
us, we had our watch hours way before we got the subscribers
Yeah.
because we busted our asses doing all we could on this fucking channel. So make your videos, do your live streams,
yeah.
get with a group of people,
Um,
stream with your friends, and have fun.
The one piece of advice that I heard constantly before I started my channel from like Nerdrotic, from like D-Day Cobra and all these guys was you just grab a microphone and a camera and just give your thoughts. It doesn't have to be streamlined, doesn't have to be perfect, but if you start somewhere, you're eventually going to build something that has
Something is
substance
better
and
than
value.
nothing.
And always be yourself and be authentic. Authenticity is the currency of the future.
Yep.
And if you're not authentic, people will tell. They can obviously tell easily if you're not authentic, and they will find someone else who is authentic, and they will, subscribe to that channel. So be authentic and just make content.
Yeah. Also, I think
Make YouTube appropriate content, not Ronin appropriate content.
God.
Yeah, I mean, also sometimes it's better, you don't need a script when you're making a video as well.
They asked for, I guess, my only Fallouts account. So there you go. Anyways,
Disavow.
just to
All right.
echo what my son
I got
here is
one thing to
saying.
say, Ronin. I got one thing to say.
Damn.
All right. But yes, just to echo my son's sentiments here as well too. Just
Be more
get out there and
respectful
make
to your
content.
fucking father.
No.
He takes it from his mother, Leon. Anyway,
Phrasing.
what do we got? What do we got next on the agenda, gentlemen?
So we could talk about the Zelda casting and Sam Neill's
especially-
last role.
Yeah, yeah. So,
okay. So let's do that.
All right,
I'm
I'll
happy.
pull it up. All right.
We
so,
don't know who he's playing yet, though.
Yes, we don't know who Sam Neill is playing, but we do know that Sam Neill has a role in the live-action Legend of Zelda movie, and it will be his final on-screen performance after Godzilla, which everyone did originally think was
His
but
final performance.
This came out recently, and it is his final role. And now we have some speculated casting, and his casting speculations are that he's going to be playing the King of Hyrule, or
King
he
Rome.
or he could be playing King the Deku Tree.
Yes,
which
great Deku Tree.
either or would honestly be fine by me because I think he could pull it off. But
Both
again,
are
it is
great
It is a
choices.
tragedy that we lost Sam Neill because he's generally a talented actor, and I know a lot of us discovered him from one of the best movies ever, which is Jurassic Park. I had to go back and rewatch Jurassic Park because
I
his-
would also highly recommend people watch Event Horizon as well. He does a
Mhm.
really good job as a
Absolutely.
villain in Event Horizon. Which he doesn't start off as a villain, obviously, but as time goes on in the film, he progressively gets more crazy and more malevolent, as the movie goes on.
I mean, he played fucking Merlin. He played Merlin, the magician.
That is true too. He did also play Merlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've not seen what Ronan said, Campia?
No.
No.
Right. No.
We are watching
you
it.
guys
We
gotta
are
remember-
watching it.
Right. You guys got to remember that Campia here is not a horror fan, so unfortunately, he has
Oh
not
yeah,
seen
you're
the
right. You're
horror
right. You're
film.
right.
But we are watching it. We are watching it for Halloween.
Event Horizon. I know how
season.
to. But yeah, this is a cool news, and honestly, this makes me a lot more excited to see what his role in the movie is, and I hope it is not a small cameo. I hope he genuinely has a impactful role in this movie because the man deserves it.
Again, it does depend what timeline, because if they're choosing if they're choosing the newer ones,
That's
I think we're getting- okay, I think we're
Rodon
getting a mix.
is kind of dead.
okay. That's
And
likely.
it goes,
It's likely what's gonna happen is likely this is gonna be a new timeline, a new story, obviously, but they're gonna probably take heavy inspiration from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Now, AP, I know you and we talked about this. You say they're taking more inspiration from Ocarina of Time because of the fact that they're doing the Ocarina of Time remake, which is coming out very soon.
Again, we've all seen the leaked images, right, of Link and the official images and all that.
And
it looks like it looks like some of the outfits are a combination of what we've seen in Breath of the Wild and with Ocarina of Time and just a few other games,
especially with Zelda.
Yeah,
especially with Zelda's costume.
Link outfit kind of looks like a combination of Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild.
Right.
But we also have another casting, which is I can never say her name. I've given up on trying.
Lichtchen Lachman.
Ronan's favorite activity.
What is it?
But she'll be playing Impa in the live action Legend of Zelda movie, which is going to be very interesting. I wonder how she's going to. I really hope they don't make this like her the badass who saves everyone.
She looks the part. I will say
she's a badass, but like I don't want her to like being saving like Link.
Okay, the thing is, Impa is that character, but she's not like the she's good at everything perfect character that they would.
No,
that you're afraid she's going to be made.
She's so she's part of the Sheikah tribe, which are sworn to protect the Hylian family. Like that's Zelda, King Rome.
They're royal guard.
Are the royal. Well, the
rest of the bodyguard
the secret royal guard, basically, because they are more or less considered ninja, or like they work in the shadows essentially.
Yeah.
And the fact they're choosing this actress here who looks very young, that does say to me that yes, again, they're taking elements from various types of games. Because in Breath of the Wild, Impa was primarily an old lady. Like she had already done everything by the time you meet her in Breath of the Wild.
But if you
Ocarina of Time, she's younger, and in the Age of Calamity game, which is like a Dynasty Warrior style game,
it's also
you play a younger version of Impa as well too.
Yeah. But, so I do wonder, are they going to choose the Age of Calamity version, which is more of a ninja and less like, or this version is more like a big sword?
Mm-hmm.
So I do wonder which version of Impa they're going to take.
We also have the casting now for Ganondorf, I believe. Correct? Yes, here it is.
We do. I
know who that is.
Kefu.
So his brother played the Red Ranger in Ninja Storm.
Okay.
Okay, but what does it say about him as an actor?
So he was on a TV show like Orange is the New Black, but it was from Australia, and he's a decent actor.
I mean, I've seen him before. He looks familiar. I'm just glad I'm not making that joke. That's not YouTube appropriate. But it's an interesting casting. Let's just leave it at that.
I think it makes sense considering what the Erudite, not Erudite.
Shout out Wayfarer, man.
The race of what Ganon is from, I forgot the name.
Hungarian?
No.
The only thing I want from this movie is for Link to say, "Well, excuse me, princess."
Gerudo.
I fucking want that line.
Yeah, he's from the Gerudo.
You know what? That would be funny to have that in the movie, but I don't think they're going to have it in a movie just because this might be a more serious movie.
Yeah,
that was not. That was a more fun version. This seems like it's going to be more.
You know what? I would suggest that if Discord one of these nights, it can't be if he has it or something, we gotta watch.
Oh, I'd be down. I'd be down to watch
cartoon Legend of Zelda. That cartoon was so fucking good.
But yeah, I mean, the casting rumors actually for the Legend of Zelda movie have not been a terrible. Like the fact that they the fact.
He shut that down real fast.
Well, I mean, AP, I know you're kind of sad that Hunter Schafer's not playing Zelda. You and Ebola are really.
All right, fuck you.
Get out of here.
No. If they did that, the movie would be dead on arrival. Simple as that. If they did that, the movie would be absolutely dead on arrival.
That's so confusing because that entire subject casting was they were all betting on the fact that they were going to be adapting Twilight Princess as the movie.
Yeah, no, but I will say again, I'm glad that they casted relatively unknown people to play Link and Zelda. I'm genuinely okay with that. Like that is actually really one of the a good sign in my opinion, because they've liked to cast a whole bunch of famous celebrities. Like I'm surprised that they didn't cast a bunch of people from Stranger Things in this movie. And
the only main actor they've casted that's well known is Sam Neill. The rest are kind of like either slightly known or mostly.
They're C tier actors, pretty much. I'd say a lot of them are C tier.
Yeah,
I won't say B tier because there's a lot of B tier actors that a lot of people know about.
Yeah.
But
they're in the mix of known. They're in the slightly known.
I think that's a good thing, though. You give some people some new chances.
100%.
You gotta give some people some chances. However,
it would be a good thing too if these are stage actors. I would appreciate it if they're stage actors because if they're stage actors, let's just say that's the case. That means they could implement a little bit more gravitas to this fantasy setting. I would say it would definitely lend itself to it. So
this is I would say this is Nintendo's Lord of the Rings. This is what this is.
If they have a little Shakespeare
I guess.
in the dialogue, like a little that type of dialogue, I'll be down for it.
Mm-hmm.
I will say like there was comments by the guy who plays Link, and he says he's like I can't say much, and then people are like, well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, everyone's like, that's all you need to say. Perfect.
I saw like Endymion's response to that, which was just made me laugh. And he was just pretty much like, he's like, I can't say much. Say no more.
I mean, like we're starting to see once again. I know we talked about this. We're starting to see a resurgence with video games, live action video games now, however, and it looks like the cast. I haven't seen none of the cast yet, but it sounds like they're trying to have fun with it, whoever. Just like Link Street Fighter cast, whatever.
If this is the case, they better give Link a good, heavy, freaking accent from Jamaica.
Well, the thing is, so we did have the leaks from the set, I believe earlier this year, and I know most of us did get to watch it. And when they showed those first images of Link and Zelda in that field. And the costumes and stuff, I'm like, oh, this movie's going to be phenomenal.
Well,
it's gonna be
good. Okay. The thing about this movie is Nintendo can have some creative liberty with Mario. They can have some a little bit more goofiness, a little bit like more far-fetched stuff, and they can do stuff like what they did with the movies. With Legend of Zelda, they cannot just do what they want. They have to because they will piss off the fans of the games because. Again, Legend of Zelda is one of their biggest IPs.
And you think Mario fans are fucking evil? Fuck with Zelda fans. Fuck with Zelda fans. You will fucking find out.
100%. And I mean, overall, Ebola, you're not saying very much. What do you think
about the Legend of Zelda?
Yes,
I think
it's Rings of Power.
Oh no! Shut it. Okay, I think overall, like AB did say, it is based on Nintendo's Lord of the Rings. That's the best comparison, and it's being shot in New Zealand, which is where Lord of the Rings was filmed.
Yeah.
Right.
So same setting. Like overall, every casting they've made is basically perfect. It basically looks like
they cast an Indian villain, so.
I mean, that's kind of like if you're wrong, AP. He's from Tasmanian. He's Tasmanian.
But if you take Gerudo and put it into real life, India is basically kind of where you kind of set in real life.
Don't put that evil on the Gerudos, okay? Because the Gerudos are far more hygienic than
my bad. I apologize to all Gerudos listening to the podcast.
They pick up their poop.
Hold on. They'd also be aware of trains if they were around in that. All right. Anyway.
I apologize to any Gerudo listening. I apologize.
You will not speak ill of my queen Urbosa.
Anyway. Yeah. This so far good casting for the movie. Like I'm genuinely pleased with it so far.
Yeah.
Costume, We have not seen the of course the Hyrule Shield, and we have not seen
Master
the
Sword.
full. We
All
have
we
not
saw
seen
was
a
a
look at the
bow.
Master Sword yet, and so I'm really hoping that they don't screw that up.
Yep.
I think all we saw was a bow, if I remember correctly.
We saw bow, and Zelda had the bow, I believe.
We
Yeah, I think
also saw the logo for the Triforce. And the
Yeah.
Yes. Also, I will give a little bit of praise, and with the some the behind the scenes stuff we've seen when they showed the horses, like the horses and all that. I'm so glad that the saddles and the saddle
Zelda
blanket had the Triforce and the Hyrulean the emblem on it. I was like,
Yep.
yes,
Right.
that's awesome. Like, it's a subtle little piece of detail that could easily be overlooked, but the fact that they added that is actually really cool.
My thing is, I hope that in Ganondorf's fucking castle or wherever they're going to put him at, I hope they have that big fucking flask with all the demon souls in it that he fucking whisk out of it and
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
off. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. His flask of souls. That'd be pretty
Right.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What
All right,
is
so
next on the agenda?
You want to move to the Halo stuff?
Yeah, you guys.
Well,
you guys can
since
talk
we're
about
on the
Halo.
topic of video games, might as well cover it. Let me go ahead and share the link right now for
okay.
you all, gentlemen.
So you guys know I did play Campaign Evolved, and I think it was fucking trash. I've also played the beta
It was
for the Horde mode for Gears of War, and before our watch party tomorrow night, if you want to come join us for the homies
You're muted.
Phantom, your mic is messing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, what Phantom wanted to say was, if you are all interested, because most of us here are going to be downloading the open beta for the new Gears of War E-Day that is coming out. If you are interested in joining us in playing multiplayer or playing Horde mode, we will be playing it on the For the Homies Discord before, of course, our Matinee with the Homies movie watch along at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. So if you are interested in joining us, you can join us at the Discord. And then you can play along with us as we do that. But yes, that's what Phantom wanted to say.
Yeah.
There we go.
Welcome back to the vocal land, Phantom.
Discussing another franchise that exists under the belt of Xbox. This is coming from our friends over at Geeks and Gamers, written by Marvin Montanaro. Halo composer Marty O'Donnell canceled by convention after former Kamala Harris account misrepresents comments. Halo composer and Republican congressional candidate Marty O'Donnell says he has been disinvited from the upcoming SAC Anime Convention after LGBTQ staff members reportedly objected to his appearance over his political comments. Comments that were previously portrayed by a Kamala Harris-aligned social media account as calling for the persecution of LGBTQ plus people. There's one significant problem with the characterization. O'Donnell never called for LGBTQ people to be persecuted in the comments being cited. This is his post here where he announces that he had been dropped by SAC Anime to be showing up as a guest for the Halo 25th anniversary reunion that they were going to be holding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very disappointed that SAC Anime has disinvited me from a Halo 25 reunion at their conference next month. If you thought we defeated cancel culture in 2024, guess again. And this is the email that he got. Hey, Marty, the promoter for SAC Anime has shared that his LGBTQ staff does not feel comfortable if you attend the event based on your recently reported statements of the political campaign. They have to rescind their invitation to not cause any further staff upset. Now, the quotes and the comments that they're talking about was him basically saying in no uncertain terms that LGBTQ identitarianism and ideology, things of that nature, are basically an existential threat. Now, taken out of context, said on its own, that does sound like a loaded statement. And yes, I understand a lot of people, this side of the fandom, this side of the internet, some of us do happen to be part of the LGBTQ community, or at the very least, identify as LGBTQ. Not all of us here
Just Campia.
hate. Yes,
There
not
it
all
is.
of us here hate you just because of that kind of sentiment. And the good thing is that the ones that do identify as such, even they understand and realize that a lot of the stuff that let's call them what they really are, the alphabet mafia, are really pushing things too far, especially the stuff that involves children. When it comes to things like that, even some of them are starting to push. Even some of them are starting to suggest that things are going too far and are starting to push back against them as well too. Right here is the actual statement that he was talking about here. So the verified headquarters account on X, which was formerly associated with the Kamala Harris campaign, it posted a clip of O'Donnell appearing on the WDW Pro show, which shout out, of course, to WDW and his website and everything that they do. Shout out as well
channel.
Shout out as well to Jonas J. Campbell, who's on Drug 3PO's Monday show and everything. Let's see what
money
they have
flowing
to say.
in to help democratic socialism win. You have a very different vision for the future for the country. And I think if people had been listening to you inside Bungie would be in a better place. What do you think might be a better place for America going forward than what we are watching from some sections of the East and West Coast?
I talk about an existential threat. This is where we are right now. We are on the cliff looking down into the abyss. And the abyss is Marxism. It's anti-Western philosophy. There's a weird alliance of all these groups that are, like to pretend like they're oppressed. So
He's not
LGBTQ plus people, the Islamists, the Marxists.
What he's referencing there, real quick, is of course and I know we mostly talk pop culture here, but we are going to be veering into politics just because of the nature of the event that's happening right now. What he's talking about right now is the Red Green Alliance that is colloquially known, where basically you have LGBTQ communities trying to combine forces with a lot of Muslim communities as well too, to basically push back against either MAGA or conservatives or anybody that happens to be right leaning. That's what we're seeing. The issue, of course, when it comes to that is even the same LGBTQ folks that are trying to side with the Muslims in this don't realize that once their supposed war against the right is over, the Muslims will be turning against them. But for the time being, they are temporary allies against a greater enemy.
It is exactly like chickens protesting for KFC.
Basically,
that's pretty much what it is.
They have become the useful idiots.
Wow.
Is that roof ready?
Wow. Strange bedfellows, huh?
So what Marty here is obviously talking about, it's not just LGBTQ, stuff. It's not just the whole pride thing.
It's every Marxism
existential
adjacent
threat. Yes,
Yeah.
which happens to include this stuff. Marxism as a whole, and mind you, like the post they're talking about right now happens to be from the DSA. That's the Democratic Socialists of America. Those are basically communists.
The Bernie Bros.
Yes, the Bernie Bros. They're maybe 2-3 degrees away
communists
from being communists as well. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't see them any different
It's
from actually.
communism with sprinkles. Get that right.
Ronan, I'll say this. They market themselves as democratic socialists, which they proclaim is something completely different, but they want communism. That's the end goal that they want.
They don't want to outwardly say communism.
Remember, communism with sprinkles. Just put it like that.
Right.
Get right. There's only 4 lights. 4 lights.
4 lights.
Let me
But
here we go.
Shout out to Marty O'Donnell, who
Yes.
he's base as shit. Like he is extremely base. He does not give a crap about people's feelings getting in the way of facts and truth.
Well, he did tell Ben to shut the fuck up on Tuesday night's main event.
That was pretty awesome that he did that. Yeah, shout out to him. He was on Tuesday night's main event earlier this week, which was great.
Shout
along
out to
with
Mo
Zamboni, who was on there.
Mo
with
is
him
the
as
better
well,
beardo, but just shorter.
We also
Eric
have
July
here.
was also on there.
We also have here from Jonas J. Campbell as well too. Jen Taylor, voice of Cortana, posted on Instagram how excited she was to have Marty O'Donnell joining her and several Halo castmates at SAC Anime for a big reunion. Then SAC Anime scrubs him from the website. Make it make sense. And of course, we have the actual clips, the 2 clips where he is on Tuesday night's main event. let's go ahead and give them a listen.
No audio.
Audio.
Oh, no audio.
I will say quickly. I will say quickly.
Who's that fig in the corner? Who's that fig in the
Let's see
corner?
here.
Marty O'Donnell is in his 70s and he does not look like it. That man does like he looks like he's like in his 50s at best.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if you can tell me if there's audio now.
It's not the official.
Yes.
Okay.
We did one of these back in.
If I hear Benologiness, I'm removing this.
And that was a lot of fun. So everybody was just thinking we were going to do that again. And all of a sudden, last night, I got this message that my invitation was rescinded, even though we had, Jen Taylor and Steve Downs both made videos telling the fans that they were going to be there and that Marty O'Donnell would be there, and they were all excited to come. But sure enough, yeah, I disappeared from the website, and the explanation was weak, just horribly weak. It was insane.
How can you fucking not have the guy that composed the music to the greatest game of all time not there?
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody on this panel except Ben. Fuck Ben. I don't care. He's annoying as shit. But yes, they unfortunately that same night after they're posting the videos, he gets completely canceled and just disinvited from SAC Anime. By the way, fuck SAC Anime. Never heard of them until now. That's how much of a nobody convention it is. That's how much of nobodies they all are.
Yeah.
But he also has more to say. Of course, this is a 1 and 11-second clip talking about how we're willing to try and have conversations. A lot of us here on this side of the aisle, let's put it that way. We're willing to have these conversations because that's what we want to do, is have conversation. When the conversation stops, that's when things start to get pretty scary.
Yeah.
People on the right, and we grew up thinking civil discourse is okay. We grew up thinking that there's a way of talking with people who don't necessarily agree with us politically. And you can talk about it, and you can still stay like, no, I think you're wrong and whatever, but then let's go play a game. Let's do something.
You're still a human.
Yeah. So the one-on-one conversations should be still able to happen. This is why it's such a shock to me to like suddenly be told, oh, well, you're unsafe to come to this Halo 25th reunion at Comic, whatever this is, SAC Anime. I mean, just like, they can't even, number one, what they're accusing me of is not true. They got it from a Democrat propagandist. But even if it was exactly true, even if everything these people said that I said was true, it's still not bad enough that you shouldn't be able to have just a conversation about it. Like how, how are words gonna like hurt you? Like what are you so upset about? Why can't we have a discussion?
Pause it for a second. This is Gina Carano all over again. It's what it is.
Pretty much. This is essentially Gina Carano all over again. Oh, of course. What happened with Gina Carano was much bigger though, because she got canceled from being part of The
I would say
Mandalorian.
it's not nearly as bad, but it's
it is the continuation, of course, of cancel culture, basically.
Yes.
Everybody thought cancel culture was dead ever since 2024. Everybody thought cancel culture was even more dead after what happened with Charlie Kirk. God bless Charlie Kirk, of course. But even so, a lot of these institutions, let's put it that way, institutions of culture, basically, they're still being run by these freaking sycophantic, psychotic retards that demand that you believe their ideology. And if you don't kiss the ring, they will throw you out and cast you into the fire. That's how these people operate, unfortunately.
Let's be honest. And one, you mentioned Charlie Kirk, and I'm not going to go into too much of a tangent of this, but the one thing he proclaimed, and you said earlier, once dialogue ends, that's when conflict begins. That's when fighting begins. That's when dangerous and bad things happen. Well, we all saw what happens when people try to dehumanize someone on the right. And
these people try to make even the most nicest people that try to be nice to everybody turn against them and be like, I've had enough of you people.
On the bright side, when it comes to all of this, however, Halo Studios, Phantom, like you were saying before, Halo Studios seems to be having issues with Campaign Evolved and the way that the way that the game is being received by audiences. This is coming from Smash JT himself. It's a bit of a thread. We won't go through the whole thing, but he announced on August 5th that there are massive layoffs happening at Halo Studios right now. The warning signs have been there for months leading up to the launch of a Halo campaign Evolved. Between reports of troubled development, weak engagement, employees publicly announcing layoffs, it's not just an isolated restructuring. Asha Sharma brought the hammer. Now, apparently what I had heard was that when they were attempting to make campaign Evolved, they tried to take the original game engine that they used for it to update it. It was impossible because most of the people that work there apparently don't even know how that original engine functions anymore. So
it was Bungie. It was Bungie. Nobody at Halo Studios knows that engine at all.
Which is why they had
probably
to
don't
jump
use it anymore.
Which is why they had to jump to Unreal 5. That's why they had to go immediately to Unreal 5 instead. Behind the scenes, Halo campaign Evolved reportedly faced a difficult development cycle with multiple reports describing production challenges, internal issues before launch. And this is apparently the Steam chart numbers that he had gotten by August 5th. The numbers are pretty low. An all-time peak from 8 days ago from August 5th, they were reaching 25,000. And players as of right then was around 3,000. The numbers are really low for a game like this.
It doesn't help all the controversies with the changes, with adding that female adding all those female
UNSC Marine,
the female voices.
Here's the current chart for campaign Evolved.
And they literally changed the aesthetic of the command staff. The command staff on the pillow bottom. They took out because there's a lot of developers that their likenesses were used as NPCs on the level because they helped create the fucking game, and they race.
It was an homage to the devs.
Yeah, they race swapped them and gender swapped them to black females. All of them were the same black female.
Right.
Right. I think he did win his campaign. I think if I remember right, he at least won the primary for it. So
he's going to be moving up then to the election. I believe this was in Nevada that he's doing this, right?
I think it is Nevada.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But this will be good. That he'll be going in for the election now.
But Ronan, what was the big controversy with the lead? The lead sound designer.
Yes, I have the post here. Let me go ahead and open that up again. I had closed it here for a sec. I didn't think we were going to be covering that. Here we go.
Well, that's one of the biggest of the layoffs, though.
Yes, this one's one of the bigger ones from what I remember hearing about. This comes from friend of the channel, Endymion. And he says, let's check in on Halo Studios who went out of their way to hire people who hated Halo. Oh, the guy who hated guns in Halo got laid off? What a surprise. Who thought this was a good hiring philosophy? This comes from whatever the hell this weirdo is.
Is it the music director or just the sound designer?
But yes, Grums here. He quote tweeted Grums. However you feel about Grums, it's relevant. And this is the guy. After over 6 years working on Halo, it's my time to be laid off. Starting as a playtest coordinator and working my way to producer has been one hell of a journey. Time to start the hunt. #GameDev. And this was the quote that he made all the way back in 2023. I honestly don't think I could work on a game that glorifies or fantasizes modern guns. COD, Battlefield, Rainbow Six. I've had moments I've struggled with Halo, but the weapons and world is pretty sci-fi, which creates a large enough separation from reality.
And it's okay. It's okay if it benefits him pretty much.
Wait, Ronan, go back down.
Okay.
Look at the flags on his bio. Look at the flags on his bio.
I think it goes without saying. We kind of knew as soon as we saw those flags in the bio what this kind of man was. But this is the other thing that he was also quoted as well here. We hired people who hated Halo. Having the Halo franchise was burdensome in a lot of ways, meeting expectations, for example, but it was great for hiring. O'Connor admits many of 343's problems were big, practical, logistical conundrums having to do with growth and recruitment. We don't have to cover this whole thing. 343 couldn't tell interviewees that the studio was specifically working on Halo 4, just that they were working on something Halo. We had people who we hired who hated Halo because of X. But what that really means was I feel this game could be awesome because of why input that I'm going to bring into it. I want to prove it, and I'm passionate about proving it. I don't care to read the rest. You don't hire people who hate a franchise. Just hire people who are going to make a fucking video game. That's it.
That's the reason why they uglified fucking Cortana in Halo 4. Halo 5, they made it even worse. Infinite was, gotta remember, everybody, when Infinite came out, it was nearly a year and a half before we ever got anything for the fucking game.
Infinite's multiplayer was fine for the first few months. I played it myself. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Like, I hadn't had that much fun since I played Halo 2. But like when they started implementing more of these changes, when they started adding more of the gay stuff, all of that was starting
Black Lives Matter. The Black Lives Matter bullshit.
Started on that. All that was to like drain the fun that I was having with the game. Plus, I didn't have enough friends at the time too that wanted to play Halo Infinite. They were still playing other games at the time, so I just dropped it.
I'm gonna say this flat out. I have not cared to play any of the newer Halo games. After 4, I really stopped. People tell me you should at least try Infinite. I'm like, I just don't have interest in it.
4 was a good stop.
I'll play Halo. I will go back and I will play Halo 1. I'll play Halo 2. I'll play Halo 3. Reach. I will only play the multiplayer of 4 if other people are playing with me in like a Discord call. But I will not touch that game other than
5.
Reach?
The multiplayer for 5 is good, but the story it just sucks.
Reach was the last spot that I stopped for me when it came to a lot of the original games, especially considering Reach was the last Bungie Halo game.
Yes.
That was pretty much it for me, and that was probably the best way they could have gone out, telling you the story of the Covenant's first invasion on one of the human planets. Noble team, all of it, fantastic.
Where it started, where the fucking
that
saga
was a
started.
Perfect ending for Bungie's Halo career.
Yes,
I mean, for me, outside of the intro for Halo 5, the rest of the game could just fucking go to hell.
Yeah, it's the story is just trash.
Now, for me being right up there is my statue of Noble Team. I did get the legendary for it. Love Halo. I played every game, but like Ebola was in there with me when I was playing it. And the scene that pissed me off the most and made me just uninstall the game is where Master Chief is on the command deck of the Autumn. He's walking across there, and there's that ugly lesbian trainee, whatever the fuck you want to call it, looking bitch. Looks at Master Chief, looks at the camera and goes, eh. I'm like, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
Uninstalled.
Yeah. Well, what makes that even worse is when Master Chief was originally created, he still doesn't have a face. We still don't know what he looks like underneath that helmet. The show does not count. That show does not count whatsoever.
No. Halo name only.
The point for Master Chief was that it was meant to be something the players can envision themselves as Master Chief.
Yes.
That was the original intention. So even if they realized it or not, that comment, that response was an insult and a dig to every fan of Halo.
Dude, you guys will agree with me on this. Master Chief is a fucking rock star in the Halo universe. He is the fucking man. There's no one there's no one above fucking Chief. No one.
He's the Spartan.
Not Cortana, not fucking any other Spartan in the fucking game. It's Master Chief or fucking nothing.
The thing is, in the universe of Halo, when you think of Spartan, you think of Master Chief. You don't think of anyone else. You think of Chief. There's no one else in the universe.
I don't even think a Noble Team. A Noble Team was great too. The only one that comes to mind is the Chief himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have not played Halo 5, but even Buck was like shocked when they were going.
I was about to say that even say what you want about Halo 5, but what Buck's character was basically saying, if we do this, everyone's gonna hate us.
I do want to say this one thing, Mo.
Chief, at least.
Mo, you're a great guy. I love you to death.
You're a little short.
I am fucking saying this, and the guys will agree with me on this. Master Chief Spartans should not have the ability to run fucking super fast because Master Chief is built like a fucking tank. He's a fucking tank.
No
Literally,
sprints.
no sprints. Like they literally had to add the fucking mod in Halo Reach just to give the Spartans the ability to move fast. Yeah, he's a super soldier. He's very big, but the motherfucker is built like a tank. He's supposed to be slow moving. Why? Because his armor's defensive. It's defensive.
I won't say he's slow running, but he can turn and like he can punch someone pretty damn hard.
He's agile. He can jump. He's agile. But the thing is, though, seeing him fucking run, like we've seen the clip. We've seen the clip of that one dude. See that dude fucking running around in the campaign involved is an embarrassment. Because when I tried it and I'm like trying to walk around the place where they unthaw him, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yeah. So I remember running. I was like, this is weird. At least in the first few games, it doesn't make sense there to be armor. Like maybe in the future they update where it's more flexible, but in the original, you're basically a brick.
Yeah.
So just to nicely top all this off, of course, Bungie Halo was awesome. Marty O'Donnell's a rock star. Master Chief's a rock star. Fuck Halo Studios. Fuck all the newer stuff.
Yeah.
We're just not bothered with
anything past 12 can just die.
One last bit of news that I would like to share before we decide to wrap this up. I wanted to show this. Kreese, I saw that you posted recently you met met again a certain pair of twisted twins, shall we say. You were wearing a particular mask. Which brings us to the very nice and interesting, fascinating news, if all of this would actually be truthful and confirmed. But our lovely ladies, the Saska sisters, Jen and Sylvia Saska, they have addressed rumors surrounding Scream 8, confirming that they made the first move despite not being on Paramount's initial list of potential directors. They pushed their manager to make sure their pitch was heard, and they are now officially in the running. So there are multiple directors that are trying to
the movies actually might be good. The new movie might actually be good.
Multiple directors running to direct Scream 8 right now. And our lovely friends of the channel, the Saska sisters, Jen and Sylvia, they are putting their hat in the ring. And this last post that they had here is we are not confirming anything, except we were not on the initial list, and our manager then reached out regarding us pitching. So there's nothing confirmed 100% just yet. We just know that this is going on. But if there's a good chance that they get chosen, we might get ourselves Scream 8 directed by Jen and Sylvia Saska.
Yeah,
all right. Awesome. A little message out to the sisters. If you get this, come on the homies and say you got it. Let us have the exclusive, damn it.
I will say, shout out to those two ladies because they write for the Rippaverse as well. And
yes, they do.
They if you guys haven't read Bloodruth or Yaira, I recommend checking those out. But
Bloodruth, Yaira, I would also recommend they read the Black Eyes Club and the Cursed as well.
Yes. Yes, go check out. Also, Saints and Sinners has a story written by them as well. But on top of that, it's why I mentioned the Rippaverse because just to finish this up a little bit, because we have some news regarding this awesome comic book company, and I am definitely not, biased or anything. But we have
we're totally not shields for the Rippaverse, guys. We're totally not
we have
shields.
we have a new animation fund and all that coming from the Rippaverse, where they launched a new video short of Isom. And now the intention here in the long run is to hopefully reach a stretch goal of over $500,000 so that they could potentially launch a Rippaverse game. That is the goal here. That is what they want. Well, that's what Eric wants, at least. He's very vocal about and he's talked a lot about how much he wants a Rippaverse game. And so we got the stretch goal here for the animation, which the animation is like 10 seconds, and I'll pull it up in a minute. But we have this was the original goals right here, and then they restarted it with some more, so you can get a decent amount of stuff here. You can like open support, special thanks, insider updates,
Hell yeah.
12-hour early access to a trailer, and randomized sketch print from Rippaverse artists, and then you can be canonized in Rippaverse animation for $5,000 is a big one. But again, this is an attempt to bring back the animation fund because people really like Rippaverse animations. And I see your comment down there, Mr. Wayfarer. Nobody would complain.
I mean, hell, like we all fucking were like drooling when we saw the shit for a Horseman. We all fucking were.
Oh, dude.
Oh yes.
No comment right here, but I also have.
I mean, like when we had Rip on like not too long ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when are we gonna get a video game?
On episode 100.
I mean, I asked him like, when we gonna get a video game? When we gonna get fucking cartoons?
So but here we have the stretch goals. And we have $175,000 roster reveal. A brand new character sprite enters the roster, fully designed, fully animated, and revealed to everybody at once. The character is chosen by a community vote in our Discord, which if you're not joined the Discord for the Rippaverse, I will say go join because they've got some pretty cool stuff there, and that's where a lot of the community stuff happens. And they got a bunch of cool people in their Discord that hang out almost every day, and it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, that's also within 200,000, which you get to Fighter 1. First, complete moveset, base attacks, full movement, specials, and an ultimate. Every frame hand animated, and the character is chosen by the community vote. Then Fighter 2 for 225,000, which is pretty much the same as this. And then Fighter 3, then the arena, then the road to 500,000. More milestones live in this live in this stretch. I know how to read. We announce them as we approach them in step with what the studio can actually deliver rather than guessing a year out and walking it back later. Support counts toward whatever unlocks next. And in the $500,000 green light, game enters pre-production. Every animation fund backer becomes a founder and exclusive palette variant for each main character available only to backers and never sold. Plus, first access to the playable build, early entry to the game campaign, and your name in the credits as well. Founder rewards deliver if the game reaches full funding.
Nice.
So they are very excited with this, and I highly recommend if you have the time, send a little money to chip in because this would be awesome to get a Rippaverse game. I mean, I'm definitely not like biased or anything with my Rippaverse stuff. Like, I'm definitely not a fan of the Rippaverse guys.
Totally not paid off.
I mean, hell.
Okay,
hell.
If I was paid off, I would be doubling down on a lot more support.
I mean, hell,
that's
AP.
fair.
You got Rippo's approval the first time he came on the show.
That is true. That is very true.
And AP wasn't even on the show
and
yet.
Speaking of that, I am still working on some stuff regarding that approval, and it'll be fun. But we also do have some more things, which I think is a little bit cool for the Rippaverse. So we can check this out and sharing a tab of we have some more stuff over happening with the digital aspect of Rippaverse. And
Eric July definitely printed the fucking channel.
And also we have an art of the Rippaverse Volume 1 is now available, which again has over 200 oversized pages, a 9x13 hardcover protective slip.
Damn right, can't you?
Free mini art print and $89 for the standard edition. First 48 hours. Sorry, I had to edit my mic. But we also have a cool little bit of news, which is there are 10 more comics available on digital from the Rippaverse. If you want to go check that out, absolutely go check those out. They're available now for purchase. And again, the Rippaverse is continually succeeding. They also just announced 2 more Exclave side stories today, and those are worth checking out. Catch and Kill Exclave number 2 and Santuan Exclave number 2 as well. So absolutely go check it out, and also damn right, Campia. But yeah, man, the Ripverse is doing great, and I'm pretty freaking excited to see what they're cooking up.
Oh yeah. So let's get to the Ebola section of the show.
All right.
Ebola. So we got some Harry Potter news.
Yes, we got a new casting, AP, if you will.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. I thought you had Ebola.
You're the producer.
Yeah, but even Ronan has stuff to pull up.
We asked you if you pulled it up.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh
hold
my
on.
God.
We can just
All right.
talk about it right now. Nicholas Hoult is apparently playing none
Gilderoy Lockhart, which
yeah
isn't until the second book, but I guess maybe they're
Interesting casting choice. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is though, Lockhart is in. They do like mention him in the first book. I mean, like he is world famous with his adventures. And stuff.
I'm saying he probably won't make a good appearance till the second movie.
Maybe
might do second series.
Yeah, here it is. Nicholas Hoult is
second series. Yeah,
Nicholas Hoult is as Ebola said, playing Gilderoy Lockhart. So
yeah, from Lex Luthor to Gilderoy Lockhart.
What does the Harry Potter nerd think about this? All too well.
Okay, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think he can pull off like the book person, but obviously magically stupid.
Well, he's going to be the bad guy anyway, because we know how Lockhart is in the story.
Yeah, because
he is a bad guy.
He literally steals. He's basically the magical version of. I forgot the name. I forgot the word. The P word. The word that starts with the P. That steals.
There's a few of those.
Steals people's works and claims it as their own.
Plagiarist.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's basically the magical magician's version of a plagiarist, which steals people's work and writes them as his own, and then wipes their memory so they have no recollection that they got robbed of their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he plays a good bad guy.
He's magically inept except of the memory charm. Outside that, he magically can't really do anything.
Well, I mean, Ebola, if you really think about it, there's only one issue with the series, and we know it's Snape. Snape is like the only issue we've seen with the series.
Yeah, there's a little black spot. There's a little black spot in the show.
Outside of that's more XQC, but I digress. But yeah, outside of the obvious Snape issue, mostly every casting, I have no complaints with.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the casting's opinions that's irrelevant to the show itself. I could care less. As long as it doesn't affect the show, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to regardless, even if even if Papa Asiatu does a really good job acting as Snape, it's still going to overall affect it because now you've added, and everybody's talked about this before. So I'm basically paraphrasing guys like Ryan, who said this before. But this is basically going to add that extra layer of discrimination and persecution in it because of the fact that, Harry's father, James, basically bullied a young black man,
hung him upside a tree.
Hung him upside over a tree as well too. Now that the skin color of said individual that was bullied is black, you're adding that extra implication of persecution, which doesn't make sense because considering this is a British story, England did not have that level of like racism and persecution between whites and blacks, much like how over here in America we have that history. That kind of history over in England doesn't exist.
But
Also,
can you say like, wouldn't it be the equivalent of it is like Muggle, like
Mudblood?
Mudblood.
Yes, but that's allegorical. That's the thing, though, is that they're using allegory in that regard, which is at least a little smarter instead of being straightforward.
When it comes to the UK, it's really mostly like classism more than anything.
That is basically what Mudblood is. You have pure blood, half blood, and Muggle born is basically prejudice against someone who's was not born in a magical family. Basically, what this is.
It's more
classic. Mudblood's going to have a new meaning now, Ebola.
Yes, and even in the first book, Harry suspects Snape because he looks like someone who would steal the Philosopher's Stone.
You know what's going to be, AP? Don't be black.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
man.
the more you think about the Snape casting, the worse it's gonna be. Like, I'm hoping they don't make it about a race, but considering what it's likely they're gonna make it about race.
Even if they don't, the story itself making Snape black and just it will look bad. Like it'll look
regardless,
rough.
it fundamentally changes the character's entire story.
So I have a theory.
It goes from Snape becoming Death Eater to him becoming Death Eater because someone was racist and hung him upside down a tree.
I think what they're going to do with that, they're going to completely rewrite that to where he's not going to be hung upside down from the tree, but they're going to do something else to him.
They'll probably change that part, but
I'll say this neurodivergent. Snape is not the half-blood prince. He's a half-blood pimp now.
No, he's half-blood crimp.
He is a half-blood prince. That is true, which now is going to have a new meaning. Maybe.
So, Chris, how you doing? No, I'm kidding.
Well, if that's it for tonight, once again, everybody, you got anything else, Ronan?
No, I was just gonna say this whole conversation on Harry Potter. I'd rather just watch what Grease is watching on TV now.
What you watching, Grease?
Is Sean Strickland beating up a Mexican?
So
you know that's relatable.
You know what?
I mean,
so
anyways, wrap us up, Phantom.
All right, so once again, everybody, sending out prayers to ABF and his family.
Yes.
If you guys wouldn't hear in the beginning of the stream, Ronan, if you want to pull that back up again.
Sure. Let me pull it back up again. But like we had discussed at the beginning of the stream before, basically Alec Baldwin's finger sent out an update talking about how his mom was fighting cancer recently. Let me see if I can try and find this thing again. Give me a second. He was fighting cancer recently, and it looks like that battle with cancer is starting to essentially come to a close once again. And
not in the way people would want it to come to a close.
Yeah.
Yes. Not in a good way. All right, I got it here open again. Yes, like we were saying before, Mom's was fighting cancer back in 2019, managed to beat it, but she's been fighting it back ever since. The fight's coming to an end now, though. And he just gives us one last little tidbit, one last little bit of advice. Call or visit your family while they're still around. Tell them you love them. And all I can say is just, not like what I said here, of course, nothing but love to you and Jess, and God bless you and your whole family. Mm-hmm. Just keep ABF and Jess and their whole family in your thoughts and your prayers, man.
Send them some love. Send them
some love. Don't bombard them, of course. Don't ask so many questions. Obviously, this it'll be a time of privacy and a difficult time for them, but just show them your love, show them that they obviously
don't
overbear
them. Just say you're there if they need anything.
Just show them that you care about them, show them that they are cared for on this side of the internet. Let them know.
We love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's start
thoughts and prayers.
Yep. Let's start with outros. Kreese, what you got going on?
Tomorrow night, with the anime nights with DA and the nightcap. Got some stuff working on with Ninjas at Night and Swears Not Hentai stuff, and I got some other things behind the scenes that I got yet to reveal yet, but yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Ready?
Ebola, vote.
All right, I got videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with Sophie. Usually if she's alive.
Dark Night.
A Thursday stream if I can find something to talk about. Saturday, Game with the Homies, and Vagabond, first on Hentai podcast on Sundays for an hour before. And that's about it for me. Whoever's next, go.
To the good producer, AP, what you got going on?
You can find me on my YouTube channel, Atomic Patriot, where I upload Monday through Fridays. I talk about just pop culture and some occasional current day stuff when it's related to space, because I'm a nerd. And you can also find me on Kick, where I upload Monday to Fridays, and also on X, where I offend a lot of people and I get blocked. And I'm proud of some of my blocks. I got blocked by a certain fake game journalist before Beardo did. So
Was there a list more content?
Oh,
well, I wasn't going to say the name, Ebola.
just know this, son. I
Hell,
was blocked before you were.
I got blocked by her
But-
my first.
I called her out
attempt.
for not being a
But
gamer.
also, you can find me on Kick. Well, I still do nothing there. It just exists. And also every Sunday I'm on Matinee with the Homies, which is always great. I produce there, and also I'm on Slapcast with my chaperone down there. But also, yeah, buy the merch, the Don't Be Gay Phantom shirt.
Ronan, what you got going on?
Yes, of course. So in the description, as per usual, I have my link tree, and soon enough, Nishi will be sharing my link tree. Fuck you, son. But yes, I have a link tree where you can find me in all the different sites that I'm available on. I have a YouTube, which is Ronan the Crusader. I got a Kick, which is Ronan the Crusader. I have an X, which is Ronan_Crusader7, a little different there. And soon enough, a Rumble, which is Ronan the Crusader. Maybe, possibly. We'll see. Tonight, after the show, if you're interested, you can catch me on Nick from the Plot Strike Back's channel, where we're going to be playing Helldivers 2, because we have not only the release of the Warhammer 40K Warbond, which introduces new weapons and new paints, and it looks really fun. We also have a new event kind of expanding on the Illumina. It seems like we have two new enemy types, and we even have Seif, not stratagems, but Seif. What's the word I'm looking for?
Like ODST.
No. Yeah, well, no, they're the regular Super Earth Armed Forces, but basically they're going to be fighting alongside us now on these planets where the Illuminate are taking over for managed democracy. On my own channel, of course, when I have time, as per usual, I am still streaming Resident Evil Requiem, but along with these chuckle fucks, -1, of course, I am also playing doing gaming with the Homies with these guys, where I believe this Saturday we are playing Among Us again, correct? Yes. So that'll be fun. Check us out for that. Sunday, I will be here again for Matinee with the Homies, where we're going to be talking about Robin Hood movies, because tomorrow night we're going to be watching Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, which is going to be pretty fun. And on that same Sunday as well, on Sunday night, yes, I am chaperoning my son for Slapcast. So go check out Nerd Slap's channel. Give him a nice follow. Give him a warm welcome. Tell him Ronan said ya. And also tell Isaac that Ronan said as well for the Golden Age podcast.
I want to say something. that I forgot to mention. And yes, Nishi remembered it better than I did. And I'm going to be on the Sons and Shadows stream after this stream. We're talking about some Stargate. And I can't wait, because I love Stargate. SG-1's amazing, and
which I've started watching myself, and so far, Children of the Gods is a solid
best documentary on the planet. It is 100% real. But if you guys are interested, go check it out in an hour. It will be fun, and we will be talking about 2 episodes. We'll be talking about Lost Stargate, but we'll be talking about 2 episodes in particular. So go check it out. Sons of Shadows is awesome.
And for finish, Ronan. You finish your outro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, last bit was go check out Isaac as well on Mondays, because I am a recurring host for Golden Age podcast, or as I like to say, the Golden Shower podcast. And that's it. Fuck you, son.
For myself, some of us will be playing before the watch party and before gaming with the Homies. Probably before Matinee also. So we'll be playing some Gears of War multiplayer for E-Day. Check out next week. I will have a review on it on the channel, and I'm also going to be talking about some more of the stuff about the Halo firings. We are working. Next week we are supposed to have Box Office Brawler on. Correct, Kreese? Next week, and that's pretty much it. And don't forget to join our Discord. We play games. We do watch parties every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night. And we'll see you guys again for gaming with the Homies. Have a good night, and don't forget, send your prayers to ABF and Jess. We love you guys, and
thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
And like the stream, homies.
Like the stream, homies. And buy the Don't Be Gay Can't Be a t-shirts.